Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Advait Kulkarni, and today I'm going to be talking about Souls games. Yes, I will talk about why you should play these Souls games, which Souls game you can start out with, and why these games provide a really good gaming experience. So let's get started. As you can see here, this game is Elden Ring, and many of you will know it as a Souls games. Elden Ring was the game that I started out with, and many people who play Souls games start out with Elden Ring as their first one. It is the most popular Souls games with the highest sold copies, with the Game of the Year award as well. And for me, it was a really good starting point. Uh, I have got to one particular area while playing the Souls games. I beat the first boss, I'm on to the second one now, and this game has already given me so much more than so many of the other games combined. And the fun that I had while playing this game beats any other game. So what Elden Ring is basically, you are a warrior or a samurai or a vagabond. You can choose the class which you want to be when you start the game, and you have to search the entire land. It's in a fictional place known as the Lands Between. You have to search the entire world for shards of the relic known as the Elden Ring. Once you get all the relics, you can choose the ending you want. You can become an Elden Lord and you can be really powerful. It is an open world game, that is, you can choose different paths, you can explore the entire world, or not in the correct order. If you want, you can choose any order that you need. You can design your own weapons, create your own build, and that is something that I really like about this game. Why you should play it? Because it makes you work hard for what you want to achieve, and it does not let you depend solely on luck or solely on spamming attacks, but it makes you skillful, and it makes skill the only parameter that you can need to get through this game. uh, I had a hard time when I started it first. The first boss, Margit the Fellowman, that was his name. It took me at least 30-40 tries to defeat him, and that was something that made me frustrated at a time. But the amount of joy I felt when I finally beated him because of my own skill was one that surpassed everything else. Elden Ring is a good starting point because, unlike some of the other Souls games, it is not extremely tough. I mean, it is very tough still, but it will let you explore. It will let you always go back, become more powerful, and come back to fight the boss if you are constantly losing against him or her. And it will allow you to become more powerful without actually doing any much fighting, without actually becoming very skillful. It is a game that you will have a lot of fun with. It has one of the greatest lores of all time, and it is an awesome starting point. Another good starting point for Souls games is Dark Souls 3. Now, many of you will wonder why Dark Souls 3, but none of the Souls games are really interconnected. Dark Souls 3 is the difficulty level of Dark Souls 3 is on par with that of Elden Ring. The variation is not that much in terms of toughness, and although Elden Ring's bosses are slightly bit tougher than those of Dark Souls bosses, but Dark Souls mechanical and linear gameplay is a little challenging than Elden Ring, which is an open world game. So if I were to suggest, I would say Elden Ring is a good starting point. Many of them will say Dark Souls 3, so it's basically your choice which one you want to choose. After that, you can move on to some of the tougher games in the series, like Bloodborne. Now, Bloodborne is a PlayStation exclusive, and it is slightly different from how other Souls games are. The gameplay is different, the world, the type of world in which it is set is different. While the other Souls games are more fantasy oriented, this one is slightly horror, you can say, gothic horror, also fantasy, but the gameplay will be faster, it will be tougher, and it is a good second step if you want to play this game. Uh, it is, by some fans, it is considered to be the best Souls game of all time, and if you can get it, if you have a PlayStation, you can surely try it out. Another Souls game that you can play is Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. Now, Sekiro is the most different game of all. The gameplay is completely not similar to what you will find in Elden Ring, in Dark Souls, and even in Bloodborne. While the other Souls games are fantasy and, in case of Bloodborne, gothic horror, Sekiro takes you to the world of feudal Japan, and the gameplay in it is just completely different from what you will be used to. Uh, Sekiro is considered, and not considered, it is the hardest Souls game of all. The mini boss in Sekiro is tougher than the final boss in God of War, I would say. And the amount of time you will have to invest in Sekiro is much more than the others. Compared to Elden Ring and perhaps even Dark Souls, Sekiro does not have a great storyline, but the gameplay, the fighting, the sword fighting is better in Sekiro than all other Souls games, and that is what I really like about it. Souls games make you focus more on parrying, on defense rather than on attack. Attacking is important, but you will survive only if you are properly able to defend. Sekiro will make you more frustrated than Elden Ring, than any other Souls game. But I think you should play it after you have completed Elden Ring, Dark Souls, perhaps even Bloodborne, because it will give you variety and fun at the same time. Sekiro is there, obviously it's up there. If you're looking for an easy Souls game to start out with, I think Demon Souls would be good. It is also a PlayStation exclusive, and you can try it out first before you buy Elden Ring and all. But Demon Souls does not reach up to the rank of Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3, even Bloodborne and Sekiro. But if you're looking for a slow start and easier start, it is a good game. Overall, I think you should play Souls games. You should start out, especially with Elden Ring, because they will introduce you to a different era of gaming. They will show you how expansive huge worlds can be. They will make you immersed in the gaming experience, and they will allow you to work hard. That's it for today, guys. That's all I have to say. Until next time, see you guys.